Welcome to the Feisty News for Women. I am T. Erica. Today is January 23rd, 2023. Here is the Feisty News for Women. Tony Barker, the former acting chief of the law enforcement operations for the Border Control, has resigned after allegations of sexual misconduct by multiple women, according to NBC News. The Customs and Border Protection's Office of Professional Responsibility received complaints from several women who claimed that Tony Barker had blackmailed and used force for sexual favors. Tony Barker denied the allegations and has quietly resigned from a 21-year career in law enforcement. According to the AAUW, 34% of female employees say they have been sexually harassed by a colleague. Whoever these women are that reported Tony Barker, you are sheroes. You stopped his predatory behavior in its tracks. Thank you. In other news, do you have imposter syndrome? NerdWallet conducted a survey of 500 UK business leaders, and more than 75% admitted to experiencing imposter syndrome, which described the suspicion that workplace achievements are not due to merit, but due to an oversight or luck. This mental challenge plagues women like Sugandha Sahay, who has more than 10 years of technology experience working with companies like Amazon Web Services and Apple Inc. Welcome to the Feisty, Sugandha. Can you share your experience with imposter syndrome among your female peers?
Hi, Tiarika. Thank you for having me on the Feisty News. Imposter syndrome is an important issue for me because I have faced it personally when I moved here to study at Carnegie Mellon University. I was facing a lot of imposter syndrome. I felt like I was a fraud, and somehow I got into the university. And one day people will find out and call me out. When I was in my first job, there was a senior colleague who started questioning everything that I was doing. She has just got it because she's a woman and she's new. It made me feel, am I really meant to be here? That was a consistent pattern with a lot of different women I spoke to. And I think underrepresentation is one of the important base reasons why a lot of women in tech are facing imposter syndrome.
Thank you, Sugandha, for your wisdom. Well, it's time for a break. Why did a woman shoot her husband in his hospital bed? Details on this heartbreaking story after the break. Come back.
I'm Emily. And I'm Stephanie. And we're the hosts of the podcast Cycle Chats, a podcast to break the cycle of what it means to be a woman.
We partner with nonprofits who are looking to make a difference for women everywhere.
And a portion from any purchase from the Cycle Store goes straight to that nonprofit.
We hope you sync up with us.
Welcome back. I am T. Erica with the Feisty News for Women. Girl, guess what? A 76-year-old woman who was arrested in Daytona Beach, Florida, could face a first-degree murder charge after fatally shooting her terminally ill husband while he lay in his hospital bed. After the incident, Ellen Gillen refused to leave the hospital room. Once apprehended, Ellen told police that she and her 77-year-old husband, Jerry, planned the murder-suicide together after learning there was no chance for his recovery. After the incident, Ellen realized that she couldn't go through with it. She is currently in custody and has been denied bond. What would you do if your husband was dying and asked you to put him out of his misery? Tough call. Thank you for watching the Feisty News for Women. I am T. Erica. Remember, be feisty. Women must be seen and heard.
Welcome to the Feisty News for Women.